Hi, my name's Kevin. No. Like my stickers? We got a straight flush. A webcomic name. I'm out of practice. Alright, I gotta make a habit of looking at the camera and not looking at myself. Right there. So, today I'm gonna be reacting to some music. I've never done this before, but I did want to give it a shot. A lot of musicians are doing originals and covers, but I wanted to do something like this. I wanted to, just really just talk about the music that I like. I feel like I don't really get to do that often enough with my friends or whatever, because it's not like we're talking about different types of music. We all listen to different types of music anyway. We each have something different to say, which is great for discussion. But when we don't like the same type of music, it's pretty difficult to talk about and find a common ground. Anyway, I wanted to do Roquefort by Karnivool. I've only recently started listening to Karnivool. I've already heard the song. I love the song. But I wanted to just, talk about it. Maybe in the future I'm thinking about doing some first time listens. Maybe an entire album. Something comes to mind, 10,000 Days, Lateralis, Sound Awake by Karnivool. So anyway, without further ado, I'm just gonna react to this. I got my headphones, my computer, my guitar. Let's just get right into it. That intro kind of reminds me of, Inema, the title track, not the album, because in Inema, Maynard is doing like the hi, and then Adam Jones comes in with the guitar riff, but then Danny Carey comes in with the drum fill, and it's a completely different feel. It changes the vibe, and I feel like they do a very similar thing with this, translating the one and the upbeat. I think that's really cool. Honestly, it's some really dope misdirection. I love when bands do that, man. Just like the quick stop. It's almost like a fake out, I love the bass's growl and that, just the and just I love John Stockman's tone. He's such an inspiration to all bassists. I'm not personally much of a bassist. I own a bass, but I wouldn't consider myself a bass player. But just he makes me want to play bass. The chords in that, you're working with a lot of power chords and single string riffs, but to just throw that in out of nowhere, I feel like it's so strange, but it's just so fitting, and I really love it. It gives this bright hint, it's a little bit of something, You want to chase this rabbit. I love his voice. You start to slide and lose grip on control. I actually have not heard that before. The guitar riff that he has. That was really cool. I think that's a really nice addition. It's time to ruin our reward. You say give in, then you beg for more. I want to say something. I don't know if you guys are picking up on this I personally think it's like it seems like everyone is in a different spot. You know, like the rhythm, I guess, or the lead is still doing the original riff from the intro, and the drums are being like real low key about it, and like the other guitarist is like just doing some sounds and stuff. The bassist is I didn't hear him, and the singer obviously is singing his lines, but it's like everyone's all over the place, and then when they go into the pre-chorus, it's like everyone just comes together. I think that's a really neat thing that they do right there. Just talk about how the bassist like goes from low to high up there. I love his work. I'm gonna be talking a lot about the bassist in these videos. It's time to make amends. Save your eyes for this place where I define you. Myth or desire, when it's true, you held dear. This chord progression, I think it's a C sharp minor. Save your eyes for maybe it's an E. Save your eyes for this place where I define you. Myth or desire, when it's true love, you held me dear. Feel it rising. Save your eyes for this place where I define you. Myth or desire, when it's true, you held dear. Feel it rising. What I really like about this song, it's almost like it was written so that you have like this banger studio recording, but it could also be performed as an acoustic song and still sound just as good, but with a completely different feel. Maybe not the verse, like, because like I said, the scattering and stuff, but just I really feel like this song could be an acoustic, man. Maybe I'll give that a shot. Come on, that stop right there, full stop. Just this second verse is such a banger, man. I love this song, honestly. It's incredible. Bass growls. Black stain on your heart, that's not what I wanna see. You bury this slow down. It's time to make amends. I really like what Karnivool overall. I feel like they do this a lot with their song structures, especially in this song. They'll fool around with it a little bit, I feel like they realize with a lot of songs it could get really redundant. I used to play in a church. Our roster, I want to say, was about maybe like 15 to 20, actually no, maybe 20 to 30, but that's for like the 5 years that I had been there. We had updated our roster, but we played the same songs all the time. It got really repetitive, the structure, intro, verse, chorus, bridge, 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 chorus, bridge, 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 interlude, chorus, bridge, 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 chorus, swell, outro. All the songs are the same, even like the upbeat songs, the chill songs, the spiritual songs, they all felt the same. It got to a point where it's like, I can't be here anymore. And also, like, not just the structure, but also, like, sometimes, actually, not sometimes, pretty much every time that we got a new song, the worship leader would tell me the chords, and they would tell me the first two chords, and I would already know the other two. Because it's like, come on, we've been doing this for a really long time, and the chord structure just does not change. It's like they always got to touch on the 1, the 4, the 5, the 6, you know, maybe sometimes the 2, spice it up a little. And I feel like Karnivool, they do this. I don't think they know a lot about theory. You know, I don't really claim to know like a lot about theory either, but I feel like these guys aren't like, they're not jazz gods. They're still aware of what they're doing with changing what makes the song the song. They're always looking to keep stuff fresh, and I'm really about that. Adding an extra measure somewhere, taking away a measure, changing up the verse, changing up the chorus. I've been talking a lot, but you know, I guess that's the point of this. Save your eyes for this place where I define you. Myth or desire, when it's true, you held dear, feel your horizon. Mellow. It's a real, like, quick interlude, you know? You want to chase this rabbit down a hole. Come on. Come on. You cannot tell me that is, like, so cool. The vocalist and the bassist and just, like, the drummer with his left foot on the hi-hat just... And then, like, just the snapping. It's, oh my god. It's like Greasers down an alleyway type of vibe, you know? I love this song. When you start to slide, lose grip on control, my days, it's time to ruin or reward. You say, give it. The bassist also, I think that slap. You say, give it. That's a nice addition. Bassist is really on his shit in this song. Then you beg for more. You bury this snow down. It's time to make amends. Come on, you cannot tell me that is like so cool. The first time I heard the song, I was a little underwhelmed by how short that solo was. But, you know, again, going on with the theme of subverting expectations, I feel like that's very fitting, you know, because you would expect the guitarist to just, like, go off for, like, a half a minute. And he does this, like, quick lick. I love that lick. Let me see if I can... Is that it? You tap it? So I got it, but I think he taps it. So my guitar isn't plugged in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick it, and I'm also going to pick it very slowly because I'm out of practice. But essentially what he does I don't think he slides. I hear a bend there, but like he can play it up here. A really like far bend, and I don't want to do that. I love this riff. It's so simple, but it's just so effective. The way he switches over to the neck pickup is it's so cool. The first part of the solo, it's really just like background noise, sort of, which again, subverting expectations. You know, the solo is usually the forefront. It's mixed lower, but once he switches over to the neck pickup, it becomes this like forefront. And I don't know if they actually raise the volume in the mix or it's just like the jarring change in tone, but I love that. Again, changing it up. Every time I listen to this song, I'm waiting for the end part of the solo, the little like, you know, greaser down an alleyway type thing, but also that just the emotion he says that line, you know, when it's true love you feel, just like the amount of soul he puts into singing those notes. He hits them so well. I love this singer. You know, he's just as good live as he is in the studio, and that's so rare. We're at the end of this song now, so let's finish it off. Changing it up again, you know, he hits the high on the first part, but then on the second repetition of the chorus, he hits the low on the feel. You know, something to think about. So, alright, that's the end of the song. I do want to say, just before the song, that riff, the way like the guitarist plays it, it's like, it changes it from like a rock feel to like this metal feel. I really fuck with it. But overall, do I really need to say my overall opinion on this song? I fucking love this song. I love this band. I love just their mix. If you watch this video all the way through, thank you, and tell me what you thought. You know, this is my first time doing this, so I just wanted to you know, give it a shot. I really like this type of stuff, and I really love talking about music. Yeah, I will see you in my next video. Might do Goliath. Love Goliath.